Last Lord's Day, we finished up our study of the Book of Jude. Today, I'm going to do something that I very rarely do. I'm going to give somebody else most of the last word. Stay with me as we hear from Charles Haddon Spurgeon on today's Beyond the Notes. My wife Gail will tell you I rarely give up the last word without a fight. But as I thought about what I wanted to share in Beyond the Notes this week, I have for many, many years been a fan of a devotional book called Morning and Evening, written by a 19th century Baptist pastor from England by the name of Charles Spurgeon. And some of you will know that name, perhaps some of you won't. But Spurgeon was a legendary preacher and writer. And Morning and Evening is a book of devotionals. It's exactly what it sounds like. For every day of the year, there is a morning devotional and an evening devotional. And on October 9th, the morning devotional that morning is from the Book of Jude. In fact, it's from Jude 24. And as I thought about a Beyond the Notes that wraps up our Beyond the Notes from Jude, well, I couldn't think of anything that I would have more wanted to share than these words, which are not mine, but these are from Spurgeon. It's from Morning and Evening, the October 9. He quotes, "Able to keep you from falling," Jude 24. What follows is Spurgeon. In some sense, the path to heaven is very safe. But in other respects, there is no road so dangerous. It is beset with difficulties. One false step, and how easy it is to take that if grace be absent, and down we go. What a slippery path is that which some of us have to tread. How many times have we to exclaim with the psalmist, "My feet were almost gone, my steps had well nigh slipped." If we were strong, sure-footed mountaineers, this would not matter so much, but in ourselves how weak we are. In the best roads we soon falter, in the smoothest paths we quickly stumble. These feeble knees of ours can scarcely support our tottering weight. A straw may throw us, and a pebble can wound us. We are mere children, trembling, taking our first steps in the walk of faith. Our Heavenly Father holds us by the arms, or we should soon be down. Oh, if we are kept from falling, how must we bless the patient power which watches over us day by day. Think how prone we are to sin, how apt to choose danger, how strong our tendency to cast ourselves down. And these reflections will make us sing more sweetly than we have ever done. Glory be to Him who is able to keep us from falling. We have many foes who try to push us down. The road is rough and we are weak. But in addition to this, enemies lurk in ambush who rush out when we least expect them and labor to trip us up or hurl us down the nearest precipice. Only an almighty arm can preserve us from these unseen foes who are seeking to destroy us. Such an arm is engaged for our defense. He is faithful that hath promised, and He is able to keep us from falling, so that with a deep sense of our utter weakness, we may cherish a firm belief in our perfect safety and say with joyful confidence, "Against me earth and hell combine, but on my side is power divine. Jesus is all, and He is mine." That says it. He loves us. He holds us. He keeps us, even as we earnestly contend for the faith once for all delivered. Hey, this is the sign-off of our Beyond the Notes that travels along with our series on Jude. It is also our sign-off for the Beyond the Notes podcast for this year. We will be coming back to this time and this place as we begin after the first of the year our verse-by-verse study in the first 11 chapters of the book of Genesis. And hey, I think you're hearing this first on the Beyond the Notes podcast. So good for you for paying attention. Beginning at the very start of December, our Thursday McGregor podcast will be a Christmas series called Remembering Christmas. That's going to be hosted by our own Mark Bricker and Danielle Flood. So join us every Thursday through December as together we remember Christmas. God bless you. Share, like, and keep listening.